All right, so this is what I've got done so far. So, whew. And I made one mistake, and that was not taking off the hoses. I guess I got them off quicker than I thought I was gonna get them off, and they just, instead of being prepared and putting down a drain, something to drain it in, I didn't do it in time. So of course I'll clean it up, but make sure that you have something for your fluid to go into, and you don't make a big mess like I did. But for the most part, this is the old one, the old radiator, and this is the new radiator. So everything matches. So now is basically putting it back together, installing it in. There's, 3 hoses. That's it. And then getting everything lined back up. Of course, it's Audi, so I don't know what these Germans were thinking, but it is what it is. So if you can do something like this on the Audi, of course I've done the manifolds on the A7s, like the oil strainers, because I used to be a technician for Audi. So I'm used to tearing the front ends apart on these. I don't even have it up in the air. It's just jacked up a little bit. And that was the most hardest thing about doing this job was, not gonna lie, it was time with the screws. So you have 3 right here on the edge here, lined up, 1, 2, 3, as you can see. So the bottom one, you have to go underneath of the car to get it where your fog lights are. So, just connect your fog lights to make room. So it's just basically the room. And you need about a long ratchet, like a 10 millimeter. So those are all 10 millimeters that you take off, and the ends of it look like this here. So that's what it looks like. So, and it wasn't really hard. It really wasn't. But again, I'm, for someone that's never done it before, it might be hard to you, but this isn't my first time taking a front end off. I've done them on the A4s where I had to do a water pump, and that was I'll never get one of those again, but which you would think would be a lot easier to work on. But that was back in the day, the Audi A4s, to change the water pump, you had to take off the front end, and it was located towards the back. But this one here, this is a 4.2 liter, so everything's up front. So I'm gonna put this new one in, this radiator in, put everything back together. The issue was I had a radiator leak, so I replaced the reservoir. I have a new reservoir in there, and I did the heater valve motor, new one of those installed, so I wasn't getting any heat or anything. I kind of wanted to do the water pump, put a new water pump and thermostat, but my thermostat was working. So, I'm the type, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And then I realized that I didn't need to take the whole fan assembly out. So if I had to do that, then yes, I would have probably changed the water pump, because it's right there. But normally a job like this, you would want to do, once you got everything apart, as far as I went, like again, this fan, it just pulls out. So it doesn't come up or go towards the engine. It actually comes out. So, yeah. So I could, easily, hey, because the water pump sits right down there above the belt area. But again, I changed the coolant. This had a coolant link from the oil cooler, from the gasket, and those are famous. So how I did that was I didn't take this front end off. I didn't have it jacked up. I mean, I didn't have it in the air. I pretty much drill through to get to the oil cooler and get those bolts out, because with Audi, if you don't have the right tools, you're not going to be able to work on these. So put that in. It cost for the little piece. It was the one they had in was plastic. So I don't know why they would make that plastic. But I ordered an aluminum one, put it in. That way I don't have to worry about having that issue again with the oil cooler. With the oil cooler gasket failing again. And of course you guys know that the water, all this whole system, radiator system, is connected to the alternator. It has coolant going through the alternator with this one here. I guess to cool the alternator. This is just this design, and how they, how they thought, or what they were thinking when they did this. But if you can work on something like this, you can pretty much work on a little Honda, Toyotas and stuff like that. I like working on foreign vehicles. I don't know what it is and what's my problem, but this shit intrigues me. I think a lot when I do this type of stuff, and I just enjoy fucking taking apart cars. I don't know what the hell is wrong with me, but yeah. So I'm gonna start putting everything back together. Like I said, this is a 04 Audi a8l, so she can't even fit in my damn garage. She's too long. So gonna start putting everything back together. I wanted to get done with this project today, because I do work, so it's kind of like I don't have a lot of time. So that's why I got up this morning and let's say, let me get this together today and get it over with. So it's definitely a project. So if it's your first time, good luck. You can do it.